Good evening, everyone. The NBA season is still young, but there's a buzz in the air for this game of the NBA Cup. This is Kevin Harlan, joined by Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg, with Allie LaForce reporting courtside. And here's the upcoming schedule for Charlotte. On Sunday, they'll face off against Brandon Ingram. And then on Monday, they'll be matching up against John Collins.
And Kevin, I think you have to look at this as an opportunity to take a step forward. Sometimes tough road trips can bring the best out of a team and bring you closer together.
Let's check out Toronto's starting lineup. They've got R.J. Barrett, Barnes out there with Anthony, and it's Smith, and it's Abdul Rahim in at the center, locking down the middle. So, Clark, when you look at it, what's the focus for these teams so early on in the campaign?
You know, I think really at this point it's about seeing what you've got, finding out what you have, building chemistry. I think this is where you kind of start to discover the strengths and weaknesses of your team.
And here are the Raptors now. After the basket by Charlotte, pass to Barnes. And here's Barrett. Barnes sets a screen for Barrett. Booker pulls it in. Here's Charlotte now.
Well, I felt like they were never on the same page defensively in that one. Gave up way too many easy shots.
And, you know, that's all about effort, and I'm sure their coach let them have it for the lack thereof.
Smith, no good.
Very dangerous to leave a guy like that open. Lucky break there for the D.
Miller, no luck.
They have been rolling. That's their first miss of the game.
Anthony on the wing. And here comes the break. Ahead. And the dunk by Booker.
That's a double whammy, guys.
That's right. A great defensive play, then the emphatic stuff.
Well, turning defense to offense, we talk about it all the time. Try to hit your opponent at the other end before they can set up the defense.
For Charlotte, they've gone 4 of 5 from the field so far. He gets it in there.
They've wasted no time settling into their offense.
Yeah, they're lasered in. I mean, really making the most of their possession.
Now, here is Smith. 11 points for him in that last game against Orlando. Barnes outside. Booker pulls it in.
And typically he has the touch to finish when he's in tight, but not sure on that possession. The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
Here's Smith. It's rebounded by Charlotte. This, their first look at this year's Toronto squad.
The game is the first of a 3-game season series for these clubs, both looking to take round one.
First time you face a team in the season, that's when you're looking to take that mental advantage. Demonstrate your best.
Should have known that was going to happen,
make
man.
it easier down the road.
Dudes come out lit.
Sends it back.
Come on, we got something tougher than this, dog.
From Barnes. That 7'2" wingspan
This
coming in here.
So timeout called here.
Damn.
For the Raptors. And a chance now to see where teams stand in the early stages of the NBA Cup.
And a lot can still change before we get to the knockout round. But one thing we know at this point, this competition has really added some excitement to the regular season since it started.
In his relatively young career, Scotty Barnes, GA, has played a number of positions.
Well, he's so versatile. He can be successful at a lot of different spots on the floor. A glue guy you can plug in just about anywhere.
Here's Knepple. After Toronto picking up the basket just moments ago. Here's Miller. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. Miller's got 11 points.
I like their focus coming in. Terrific execution so far.
And, you know, it's an all-out effort they've come in with. Very aggressive offense so far.
Now here's Barnes.
Way too late, man. At first they let you get bumped, then they gonna let you perform the act after you got bumped.
And it's in. Basket number 6 for him thus far.
22 to fucking 6. Stop it. It seems like the chemistry down. Every time the season starts, this is how they got. This is how I gotta be. You know it, man.
And they are also just out working the opposition in transition. When the break is on, they've continued to find ways to score. And no doubt they'd love to see him get a lot more of those opportunities.
And that deficit will go away quickly if he does, Greg.
Well, I like the way he capped off that drive. The one-hand hole punch.
6 on the shot clock. Booker, no good. Toronto trails by 14. Barnes looking around. To the paint. Abdul-Rahim passes to Barnes. And the officials calling for a 3-second violation. Now we'd like to take this moment to show you the teams that a year ago made a trademark of scoring points off turnovers.
Yeah, I mean, the best in the league at forcing those miscues and then capitalizing at the other end. Their defense led to their offense.
Washington's checked in for Charlotte. Let's go to the sideline and see what Allie LaForce has dug up for us. Allie, take it away.
I caught up with Coach Charles Lee. We chatted about Scotty Barnes. In terms of the game plan, Coach told me they plan to give Scotty extra attention, saying, quote, "We'll try to make things hard on him. It's key we don't allow him to get into an early groove. We'll see if they can execute." Back to you, Kevin.
All right, Allie, thanks.
Oh, such a field shot there, the floater.
Ball from long range. And Abdul-Rahim pulls it down. Toronto trails by 14. Rejected by Booker.
Yeah, okay. Okay.
There's Miller with the 3. Gets it to go for bucket number 8. He's taken just 10 shots.
We'll see.
Yeah, those are starting to add
That's abuse that boy.
last 5 baskets.
That's abuse, boy.
All right, a chance to check out some
That's
stats.
abuse that boy.
Last
Spot
season,
me.
he played outstanding.
Let's go.
And his passing skills were on full display
Let's go.
all year. He ranked among the top 15 in assists.
And back to his points per game average last year, he literally propped up the team's offense whenever they needed it. And it's the Hornets with the ball after Toronto picking up the basket just moments ago. Booker, that falls. Nice lead that time for Ball. Ball's got 3 assists in the game.
I got to close out the perimeter, but definitely tight on the perimeter, boy. I ain't gonna lie. Y'all
They set the pick. Smith the pass to Abdul-Rahim. Powered down with both hands.
And wait to finish and cut into that lead a little bit.
Yeah, but look at the basket guy still shaking.
Well, I tell you what, he loaded up as much power as he could behind that 2-hander.
Now, here's Ball. His last outing with 20 points. And the shot goes in.
I know that was bullshit. That alley-oop went out of bounds. They made it hit off the rim because I told him jumped in the air. So he can get the extra rebound, but I like that. We're going to whoop y'all.
There's no other way to come back from a deficit unless you play good defense.
And this kid has hops. Barnes gets airborne there and slams it down.
And stolen by Barrett. Abdul-Rahim passes to Barnes. And he gets the whistle for the 3-second call.
Why do they keep doing that?
Arenas is checked in.
Please stop. 3 seconds.
Here is Arenas. He's coming off a 10-point game against Dallas. Booker outside. Miller kicks the ball. Washington with this screen on Hawk. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Got a hand on it.
Not really his best quarter as far as scoring. Let's see if he can eventually get back on track.
Collins a screen on Ball. Whistle blows. Basket is good. So a chance here for a 3-point play.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
Well, I'm going to credit the screen. I mean, that's a good, strong pick he lays there.
Charlotte leading by 12. Takes the 3. No basket with that shot. Having trouble finding his range. He's 1 for 5.
Well, I'll tell you what, he's going to buy himself a ticket to the bench. He keeps shooting it like that. He has been putrid here this quarter. And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Well, I agree with you. 4 of their last 5 baskets have been exactly of that variety.
Here's Ball. Pass to Booker. Booker is screen on Bridges. Stolen by Collins. And there's Bridges on the assist by Hawkins.
Great teamwork punctuated by a strong finish.
That is the perfect fast break, guys. Getting a hoop before the defense can get set.
Now, here is Miller. He's got 19.
19 in the first quarter.
And then Washington with the dunk.
Nice timing on the alley-oop. I like when Washington teammates lob it his way. He knows what to do with it.
Stewart with the screen on Arenas. Pass to Hawkins. The three ball, and the three ball is good.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
And so it's Ball with it. He brings it up for the Hornets. 6-point lead. Here's Washington. From outside, off the mark.
Yeah, they got that one, but early on, it's really been a struggle for them to secure that defensive backcourt.
And because it's still early, I wouldn't read too much into it. There's still a lot of game left.
Punch, counter punch. Impressive offensive production early on.
Hey, guys, this is going to be fun now. I mean, we've got ourselves a shootout on tap here. Boy, he is fundamentally sound. Tough cover.
Bridges with it, and it's Miller picking him up. Oh, and it's sent big by Washington. Here's Arenas. It's good. He makes his first shot of the game. Toronto trails by 8. For the three. He can't get that one to fall. Outside, Ball. Pass to Miller. This one for 3. Offensive rebound. Charlotte shooting their first shots from the stripe in this game. He misses the free throw. Smart's checked in for Charlotte. Knipple comes in for Ball. And Toronto also making a switch. Abaji's checked in. And it's the Raptors ball. They trail by 9 points.
And in terms of intensity, they kind of took the night off. It looked like they were just going through the motions.
Yeah, you know, to me, I agree. They just never looked engaged, which is surprising considering how close the game ended up being. He's been excellent in this period. Even though they're down, he's keeping them close.
And here's Washington outside. It's hauled in by the Raptors. It's Hawkins on the wing, and he got that one up in time, but doesn't go in. The offense coming free and easy as we wrap up the first quarter. Hornets ahead, leading. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter of action so far. What stands out to you guys from the Hornets in this one?
I mean, offensively, I thought they did a good job of protecting the ball. And defensively, boy, were they disruptive.
Yeah, I like the way they forced a ton of turnovers and then took advantage of those turnovers with opportunistic baskets.
Washington out there was Smart. And it's Knipple, and it's Arenas in at the point. So that's who Charlotte starts the second. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Arenas. Charlotte making a switch here. Here's Smith. A 3 off the inbound. A rebound by Washington. Smart with the ball. Picked up by Barrett. Barrett against Smart. That one's in. His first shot this game.
And that's an error by the D. You can't give someone like Smart that kind of position inside.
Smith the pass to Barrett.
Right there.
That's basket number 2 with his third shot off to a fast 2 for 3.
Really, really good at recognizing the gaps and getting the ball to the rim.
Charlotte leading by 5. Pass to Smart. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. Well, you know, Clark, anticipation is key in this NBA game. So often it seems the great ones can see a play ahead.
I don't think there's any question about it, Kevin. It's one of the things I look for in players. How do they see the floor? Do they make passes based on anticipation versus reaction? It's almost like somebody playing checkers and another guy playing chess. The very best players seem to be chess players.
The deep three from Smith. No good from outside. Charlotte shooting extremely well. 62% on the night to this point. Pass to Smart. Washington sets the pick for Smart. Rebounded by Anthony. And it's Anthony with the ball for the Raptors. In the second quarter, they've given up just 3 points. And Barrett gets it to go.
Yeah, after a nothing first quarter, he's bounced back nicely.
And for those of you just joining us, we're almost 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. Inside, got a piece of it. Outside for Smart. Pass to Arenas. Rocket 6. Trying to answer back, but that three is off the mark. Smith for 3. They grab her on miss. Goes back up. Abdul-Rahim can't hit. For Charlotte, they've gotten only one of their first 4 shots in the second quarter to drop. And then Washington with the dunk.
Boy, we're going to see lots of those. Washington can really get up. Got a little main streak in him, too, which I like.
Barnes screen on Arenas to the middle. Here's Salon. 20 points for him last game against Dallas.
And made a big mark at the free throw line as well. He got himself to the stripe a lot and cashed in when he had his chances.
Second chance shot. Hornets with the rebound. That'll be the latter half of this 2-game homestand. Smart on the wing. Here's Arenas outside for Smart. And Charlotte turns it over again.
And checking out some numbers for Barrett. How he performed last season. Last season, he averaged 15 points a game, 3 rebounds, and 2 assists. And every team wants a scorer to give them a lift off the bench, and that's just what he brings.
Well, he's instant offense. I mean, the game's momentum can be going one way, then bam, the scoring turns the tide.
We're now joined by our sideline reporter, Allie LaForce. Allie, it's all yours.
Hey, R.J. Barrett, the son of a pro hoops player, he said, quote, as a youngster, my dad programmed me to be aggressive. He always told me, go to the rim, live in the paint. When you do that, you not only score, but you force the whole defense to collapse, and you can make easy plays to hit shooters. Back over to you, Kevin.
Playing with purpose. Allie, as always, we appreciate your reporting.
This is what was envisioned when Miller went second overall in the draft, a game where he simply dominates on the offensive end.
Pass to Abdul-Rahim. And a fast break now for the Hornets. Here's Salon. His shot is good, making him a perfect 2 for 2 from the floor. Toronto trails by 5. Collins, a screen on Arenas. Smith to the right side for 3. Arenas grabs the miss. The Hornets have gone 4 of 7 from the field in the second quarter so far. Up high to stuff the alley-oop.
Oh, phenomenal alley-oop slam there.
They are taking advantage of a team that looks lost out there.
Well, I tell you what, guys, this is really getting close to being real ugly.
And cutting into the lead with the big one-hand throwdown.
That's how you get your team back into it.
That might indeed ignite a spark in this team.
And another of these young, talented players out of Canada, R.J. Barrett, is a high-level NBA athlete.
It's in the blood. His father played for the Canadian national team. Barrett, an attackman who loves to get downhill.
The 3 from Anthony. Yes, and it's Smith with the assist that time. Smith's got his 7th assist here tonight. Hornets leading by 4. Pass to Arenas. Floats one. Here's Miller. Toronto grabs the miss. Abdul-Rahim's got 4 rebounds in this game. There's the pick. Down low. And that one is hammered home.
And he's an automatic finisher when he gets into that area.
He is, and he picks the simple one-hand stuff to get the 2 points.
Hey, guys, I know I'm stating the obvious here, but those could be an important 2 points considering how close this game is.
And the Hornets making a change here. Ball's checked in. Pass to Salon. Out to Miller. Good from the moment it left his hand. That makes him 10 for 14.
Well, I think this is huge for Miller's confidence. The more he scores inside, I think the more dangerous he becomes.
Oh, yes, he did. 5 up and 5 down for him so far.
And, guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with their work down low.
To the inside. Here's Salon. That one's not going to go. Collins with some nice D.
Something that's kept this game close is the fact that the rebound stats for both teams are almost identical.
The battle to a standstill on the boards has really been something to watch. The game's not over yet. We'll see if one of these teams maintains more energy than the other going down the stretch.
And they are attacking the rim and getting great results.
And how? I mean, they're taking this defense to task, taking them to school. Every one of their last 10 points have come in the paint.
They get it back. Toronto trails by 4 and taken away by Arenas. And he stops it. What a pass to set him up.
Well, if you don't take care of the ball, fellas, that's what can happen.
Absolutely, Greg. That makes the turnover even more painful.
What? You mean the throwdown at the end? I'll tell you what, fellas. I mean, the highlight shows are going to pain them even more.
Here's Miller. Here's Ball. And a great assist by Miller as that one goes in. And now it's an 8-point Hornets lead. Raptor shooting has been just great so far, up at 56%. Hawkins against Ball. Fires for 3. And here's Hawkins. Stewart with the screen on Ball. The shot by Hawkins, no good.
And the well is running dry for him right now. Nothing's falling.
And, you know, you can sense his frustration. This is going to be a test of his resolve here.
The Raptors making the switch here. Hornets leading by 9. Now Ball. He's got 6 and out of bounds as Toronto gains possession. With the break in the action, here is the 2K leaderboard to show us the league's best shooting teams last season.
They were remarkable in terms of their efficiency on the offensive side of the ball. I mean, they did a great job of finding the open man and working for great looks. Really just an unselfish group.
They set the screen. Pass to Abdul-Rahim. And there's a nice one-handed slam.
And he can time his passes so perfectly. Wow, what an assist.
And so it's Ball with it. He brings it up for Charlotte. 17 points was their biggest margin. Hooker with the screen for Miller. From 10 feet out. Good as the jump shot falls. Miller's got 26 points.
Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now.
Releases. And he sinks that one, hitting the back of the rim on the way in. 1:52 left here in the second. Charlotte leading by 7. And he makes that one. 28 points for him.
Again and again, they're dissecting the defense and creating those high percentage looks from inside.
And even under pressure in close, I think they've still done a good job maintaining concentration and converting the opportunities.
Stewart with the screen on Ball. Just 5 on the clock. Gets the three-pointer to fall. Hawkins has got his second basket of the night.
And they may be leaning a little too heavily on the three-pointer when there are better looks to be had inside.
Yeah, and it's one thing when your shots are falling from the perimeter, but when you go cold, things aren't going as well, you got to get that thing inside. Mix it up a little bit.
Drives to the hoop. Now that one is his 7th make in 8 attempts. A scorching 88%.
I love the spirit he's shown tonight, particularly on the offensive end.
Well, I tell you what, the hole would be a lot deeper if he wasn't being as efficient as he's been so far.
His shooting has been outstanding. Definitely one of the reasons they're up in this game.
And that one, good. He's got 18. Hornets leading by 6. Pass to Kneppel. Now here's Booker. Up and in for the basket. Number 4. That makes him 4 for 5 now. Raptors shooting it very well. 54% from the floor in the second quarter. 3-second difference between shot clock and game clock. Three-pointer. It's good from long range.
And he's clearly led the way offensively. The question is, can they ride him and get back into it? And no need to rush this. Let the clock run down.
Yeah, don't give them another possession here.
Ball stolen. In shot on the way. Again, the Hornets score.
And we always talk about making your teammate better. That assist was right on target.
And so it's Charlotte bringing the quarter to a close with a 7-point lead. They're feeling very confident, shooting the ball with great efficiency and dictating the pace. Back to the action in just a minute.
Something my partner will appreciate. These guys are living in the paint, and it's going to be hard to move them out of there, Shaq.
And now here's something that is more than enough.
And if you're just joining us in this one, first half is in the books. 1 half to go. Brandon Miller has been sensational.
And if he can keep shooting from deep like he did in the first half, he's going to be more than a handful.
Yeah, you know what? The defense is going to adjust. They'll be ready for him now, so I'm sure they talked a lot about how to slow him down.
So for Toronto right now, they've got Smith. Anthony is out there with Barnes. Then it's Barrett, and it's Abdul-Rahim in at the 5, roaming the paint. Booker is screen on Anthony. Here's Miller. Rebound by the Raptors. That game is the first and last of their homestand. Barnes sets a screen for Anthony. And it's Barnes slamming it down.
And how about the body control? Barnes sets the screen and then a nice spin there to get open.
Charlotte leading by 3. And if you're just joining us, we've played over a minute here in the third. Here's Knippel. Barrett covering. From the wing. Knippel, no good. Here's Abdul-Rahim. He's got 16. Takes it off the glass. Abdul-Rahim's got 18 points.
3 for 3, and that's always a good way to start the second half.
Ball up top. To the left side wing. Here's Knippel. And it's good with time running down on the shot clock. He's got 6. Toronto trails by 3. Now here is Smith. He has 6. Here's Abdul-Rahim. There's the pick for the tie. Drops in the tray. Smith's got the game tied up here for the Raptors.
And still perfect in the second half. 4 straight things.
Here's Booker. It's rebounded by Scotty Barnes.
Another miss. Not how he wanted to start the second half.
So they take the lead. Abdul-Rahim's got 20 points.
And now you see them starting to really work the ball inside.
Outside, Ball. Pass to Salon. Back to Ball. At basket number 6 to his stat sheet. He's now 6 for 10.
This is what height in the backcourt gives you. Ball can get almost anything he wants in there because of that size.
Smith surveying the D. Pass to Barnes. Now Anthony. Second shot opportunity, and there's the nice layup by Barnes. Barnes has got the lead up to 2 now for Toronto.
The game has been very close in a lot of areas, but rebounding has been the one differentiator thus far.
We've seen it time and time again in games. Effort and determination on the glass can make up for a lot of other weaknesses.
And just a step ahead of the D in that possession there, making the pass. Nice assist.
Clark, when you use the word unicorn, a one-of-a-kind player, LaMelo Ball fits the bill for sure.
Yeah, we've had so few point guards north of 6'7", and he's right in that range. And he also shoots it well on high volume from the three-point line. I don't know if there's a guy quite like him in the league at that size with that vision and three-point shooting marksmanship.
Pass to Booker. Deflects the pass. It's stolen by Smith. Drops in the breakaway layup. And it's a 4-point Toronto lead. And guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for Toronto.
And they've shown great focus on the defensive end, putting constant pressure on the ball and really disruptive in terms of what they've done defensively.
And I love the fact they kept the pressure on, really pushing that ball, running it up the floor. I love seeing that. A team staying aggressive even when they're playing well.
Collins checked in for Toronto. Miles Bridges comes in for R.J. Barrett. 6 to shoot. For 3, Booker, and once again off the mark by Charlotte. Toronto leading by 4. Barnes screen on Ball. And there's Barnes. That's good on the assist by Smith. Barnes has got 12 points in the game.
And right where he wants to be. It's so dangerous letting Barnes get inside like that.
Ball finds Booker. Smith against Ball. Back to Booker. And the dunk by Booker.
Oh, going high to throw that one down.
Sky high. Fantastic one-hand jam.
Boy, nice way to punctuate that possession.
Collins a screen on Ball. The drive by Smith. Collins rejected by Booker. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
Personal foul, first team.
And a rangy 6'7" wing GA with a smooth shooting touch. Brandon Miller fits a mold that a lot of teams are looking for.
And there's a reason he was the 2nd overall pick in 23. He's got the potential to be an impact wing at both ends of the floor.
Washington's checked in for the Hornets.
Yeah, that's the 3rd bucket in a row from the paint. This defense needs to clog those lanes in the middle.
Pass to Kneppel. Whistle blows. Bucket is good. He'll have a chance at the line to make it a 3-point play.
And guys, the D has to show a little more fight on the interior than they did on that trip.
Greg, you talk about some players passing the eye test. LaMelo is one of those guys.
I mean, everything he does looks so easy with how he...
Wait. And that is why Bridges is considered a premier dunker.
And a good-looking view of that throwdown from the AT&T Connected Cam. Back to Ball. Fouled in the act of shooting. Gets the bucket anyway, so a 3-point play chance for him.
You know, possessing outstanding height at his position, Ball excels at using that size and his body control to convert through contact.
It's checked in for Toronto. And the Raptors call time here.
Okay, a chance to check out the numbers for Miller.
Great showing for him last season. Put up about 21 points a game, 5 rebounds and 4 assists. And he's such a big part of what they do offensively.
Yeah, he's just got that nice feel, that sixth sense, knowing where to be on the floor to help his teammates generate points.
Pass the ball. Washington kicks the ball. And no good. Had a chance to take the lead there.
The defense there got away with a major lapse. Well, the first thought from the D there was to protect the rim, so good idea to take the 3 in transition.
Miller outside. Booker with the screen for Miller. Toronto grabs the miss. Driving in. The shot's good. And it's a 5-point Raptor lead.
Well, once he gets on a roll, there isn't a lot you can do to slow him down.
Shot from 12. It's hauled in by Stewart. Stewart's got his 4th rebound in this one. No good. Shot missing. And here's Miller. He'll bring it up for Charlotte. Here's Booker. That one doesn't drop. Bridges with some nice defense. Pass to Barrett. A rebound by Washington. Washington's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Inside, here's Booker. And the bucket is good. 3-point play chance here for him.
Yeah, outstanding job there of taking the harm and still able to finish.
Yeah, he imposed his will on the defense that time. He was not going to be denied right there.
And the Hornets making a change here. Arenas has checked in. Really left alone that time. Bridges has got 4 points now in the quarter.
No hesitation from Bridges there. He knows exactly when he should look to shoot it off the catch.
Barrett, no good. Charlotte trails by 4. In the corner, it's Arenas. And they call the foul, so he's got the and-one chance here to make it a 3-point play.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
And on the flip side, the defenders have to show more fight on the interior. They've got to offer more resistance here.
2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. LaMelo Ball picks one up.
And with the offense getting right to the rim, at least they saved the layup.
Old school D right there, just telling them no easy layups. It's as simple as that. And that's what you expect from them.
Marcus Smart's checked in for the Hornets. And he's good on the second. For Charlotte, they've gone 8 of 16 in the 3rd quarter to put their second-half shooting percentage right at 50%. For the tie, count it. Smart's got it all tied up now for Charlotte.
And defensively, they're on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Yeah, I think they've got to ramp up the aggressiveness. If they don't, things are just going to get worse from him.
For Toronto, they have gone 3 of 4 at the free throw line tonight.
And last season, as a team, they knocked down 79% of their free throws, so those are numbers you'll be happy with.
Charlotte making a switch here. Arenas has checked in. That one falls, so he hits both of them.
Just solid. Really one of the very best there is at the free throw line.
Now here's Smart. He's guarded closely. Abaji pulls it in. Toronto shooting 61%, showing all the indications of an offense that is locked in. Outside, Barrett. Stewart with the screen on Washington. And Barrett gets it to go. Barrett's got 14.
You know, in that first half, a lot more three-point shooting. Since then, though, they've dialed it back.
Smart with the ball. He has 7. Lets it go from deep. It's hauled in by the Raptors. Stewart's got his 5th rebound in this one. And Barrett gets it to go. Barrett's got the lead up to 6 now for Toronto.
You cannot shoot the ball much better than he is right now.
Outside, Smart. Abaji pulls it in. Out to the right wing. And stolen by Arenas. Here's Smart. It's not going to go for him.
No matter how good you are, it's tough with the defender draped all over.
And so it's Toronto with their lead standing at 6 points here at the end of the quarter. And they've done a phenomenal job down low, so many of their points coming right at the rim. How about a look at today's State Farm assist of the game?
And I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
Yeah, and with the accuracy to go along with that vision. I mean, he put the ball in the absolute perfect spot. That's how you orchestrate it.
We've reached the fourth quarter, and what has been a very competitive game should be an exciting finish. They've got Marcus Smart. He's out there with Miller. And it's man in at the point. So that's the lineup for Charlotte. To the paint. Out to Miller to tie it up. Rebound by the Raptors. Barnes has got rebound number 5 here tonight.
I wonder what the score would be if they weren't controlling the backboard.
It's clearly been their edge, and in a close game like this, you look for every edge you can find.
Here's Salon. Garrett covering.
Beautiful reverse jam right there.
Use the rim to protect the ball, I think.
Outstanding awareness and a terrific finish.
Smith the pass to Barnes. And the dunk by Barnes.
Oh, going high to throw that one down.
Sky high. Fantastic one-hand jam.
Boy, nice way to punctuate that possession.
Man passes to Miller. Back to Man. Makes a fantastic move and nails the shot. Man's got his first bucket in this one.
Calm and composed under pressure. Man is used to having to fight off contact to score the basketball.
No, and he got fancy with that one.
Yeah, maybe trying to give them the momentum boost they need to break this game open.
And I like it. I mean, some coaches might want to see just a sure-handed lay-in there, but for me, I don't mind a little extra.
Barnes passes to Abdul-Rahim. Yep, that one goes in there. And now a 5-point Toronto lead.
That's a nice dime from Barnes, showing he can break down the defense with his passing.
And it's Arenas with the jam.
Oh, an aggressive move and fantastic finish.
Trying to send a message with that slam, I think.
That's exactly how you send it. 2 hands and down.
Oh, taking it to the rack with power.
Hammering down the 2-hand slam.
Really piling on the lead with a dunk like that.
And so it's Charles Lee calling timeout. He's very aware of the timing here and the significance of getting things squared away with his team. And now Allie LaForce has something for us from the sideline.
Over that last break, I got a chance to hear what Charles Lee said to the team. And he was adamant that they need to tighten up their D. That lack of communication at that end has led to breakdowns, wide open shooters, and easy buckets. He sounded pretty frustrated, guys.
I told you I was going to let you know, yeah. Why you keep asking the same thing? Mama, I'm trying to finish my game. Yeah, we already talked about that. All right. Bye-bye. Bye. All right, bye. I'm playing my game. I'm trying to finish my game. All right.
And as always, Allie, great job. Thank you. Barnes sets a screen for Anthony.
And really, he played mistake-free basketball up to that point. That's the only time he's turned it over so far.
Booker, he's checked in for Charlotte. Here is Arenas. Pass to Man. Here's Salon, covered by Barnes, with the fadeaway. Salon, no good.
You know, not sure if he's playing to the crowd, but no need for the fadeaway on that shot.
Sinks the triple.
It's been like this all night for both teams. The offenses having their way.
Any lull in the action so far has been short-lived because there have been nothing but buckets in this one.
And the shot is good. 13 points for Smith.
And this offense is in a perfect rhythm, and you can see how they're finishing their plays.
Boy, this is borderline ridiculous. I mean, every single attempt finding the bottom of the bucket.
Charlotte moving it around. Here's Salon, covered by Barnes. 5 on the clock, and Barnes comes to help. Arenas, that's a 2-pointer, and it's wide right. Hits off the rim. Here's Toronto. They're on a 13-4 run right now. Barrett the pass to Abdul-Rahim. Smith on the wing. Over Booker. Smith no good. Charlotte trails by 10. To the middle. Here's Salon. Good D by Barnes.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
And, guys, that's exactly the kind of high-impact defense they want to see out of him.
Shots good by Miller.
And you know what? He's really been one of the few bright spots for them, trying to will this team to victory.
Up and in on the layup. Abdul-Rahim's got the lead up to 10 now for Toronto.
And that keeps him perfect from the field this quarter.
Down low, here's Booker, and a dunk by Booker.
Yes, sir. Man is a capable passer, creates those openings and rewarding his guys to get themselves open.
Smith inside, defended by Mann. Tries it from 19. Nice shot by Smith. Smith's got 4 this quarter.
Boy, he's been a different player here in the second half, looking much more comfortable on the offensive end.
From 6 away. Good on that shot, and with that, the Toronto lead is cut down to just 8 points with the bucket from Arenas.
Boy, he sure can fill it up. You've got to stay in his jersey.
In the corner, Smith with it. Pass to Abdul-Rahim, and stolen by Booker. Mann with it, picked up by Barrett. Back to Mann. Now Miller, covered by Anthony. Shot clock at 6. And that's out of bounds. Charlotte will retain possession.
Great instincts from him to get a hand on that pass and tip it out.
And, you know, even though they didn't come up with the steal, that's still a nice defensive play.
It's going to be a 24-second shot clock violation. They turn it over.
Salon. Brandon Miller.
Raptors leading by 8. Smith outside. Inside. Now Knickel, and he's good on the 3-ball.
And that's right in his wheelhouse, looking to make an impact when it counts.
You know, they want the ball in his hands here because they trust him to hit all the big shots.
Out to the right wing, and it's out of bounds. Last touch by Booker.
Toronto ball.
Smith against Ball. Barnes screen on Ball. And it's Barnes slamming it down.
And a guy who has quickly adapted to playing NBA offense, Barnes, he can be a producer.
Charlotte trails by 7. Booker outside. Pass to Knickel. Whoops, they pick off the pass. And that one drops. He has 30.
And they're really in a good position here, thanks in part to the way he's been able to score the basketball.
Here's Salon. Now Knickel. Booker with the screen for Knickel.
Yeah, legal.
And there's
Legal.
the whistle. Illegal
Legal.
screen.
All you have to do is point to
We
the
go
turnovers.
0-2. We ain't going to
There's a
0-2.
reason the scoreboard looks like it does.
That's been the culprit, the turnovers. I mean, TOs, those kinds of mistakes have really kind of drained their confidence to this point.
The Hornets have got a pretty good rhythm going offensively. Shooting 8-15 for the quarter.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening
Come
to
here,
go
Kai.
for the 3. I didn't
Come here,
think it was
Kai.
a
There you
bad
go.
choice on that possession.
Up out, Kai. Let's see what you got, Kai.
Here's Anthony. The 17th
There we go.
goes down.
There we go.
Anthony's got the lead up to 11 now for the Raptors.
Yeah, we ain't got Brandon Ingram no more.
Strategy
Come on,
here.
Kai.
Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
If it's working, keep working it. That's what I say. Keep the pressure on him.
Now Booker. And the layup is off. Here's Abdul-Rahim. There's a screen. How did that go in?
Power that boy. Power that boy.
Obviously, his momentum from the last game has carried over here tonight.
And you know that's how it goes with him. I mean, his hot streaks, guys, don't last minutes. They last days.
Trailing by 13. Ball. It's in. His shot is pure.
Well, I love the feel Ball has when he should pull up or pass or whatever decision he has to make. His pace is outstanding.
Missed on the three. Charlotte shooting it well here in the fourth quarter. 50%. Booker fires. It's good.
He's a big guy with some serious range, so you have to respect him from out there.
The Raptors call timeout. Toronto leading by 8. Now Anthony. A minute 50 left in the fourth quarter.
I'll tell you what, he earned his money on that foul.
Yeah, if you're going to foul, then make sure that you don't give a chance for the and one.
He drops the first one, and that will put them up by 9. And the second free throw, no good. A tough break there. 1:41 left in the fourth quarter. Out the basket.
Boy, making it look very easy. Ball has been unguardable tonight.
And for the Raptors, they're shooting 65%, an outstanding offensive display from them. Here's Abdur-Rahim. Anthony with the screen on Booker. And stolen by Miller. Ball. And he gets off the break with the jam.
Talk about coming up big. Ball not shying away from these moments.
Toronto leading by 5. Barnes screen on Ball. And the call is going to be, yes, it is, an illegal screen.
Beyond the leaning, you could see his feet weren't set on that screen. Easy call.
Yeah, I agree. You know, sometimes that can be a tough call for the refs to make, but not that time. It was easy there.
Ball against Barnes. And stolen by Barnes. With the teardrop, and the lay-in, and he gets it done.
Floater, always a hard shot to contest.
And so it's Ball who brings the ball up for Charlotte. And the three misses. There's 39 seconds left to play here in the fourth.
And credit the whole team. It was a focused, concerted effort to put this one away.
Yeah, what a time to put the hammer down. Any hope of a comeback? Diminished.
Knocks down the three.
And you cannot leave anybody open on Ball's team because this guy is excellent at finding his teammates.
And an intentional foul right there. Good on the first, and that makes it a 7-point lead. And he hits both free throws here. So now it's an 8-point game. And Greg, it looks like time is going to run out on him here.
Yeah, I mean, unless they come up with an absolute miracle.
Here's Abdur-Rahim, defended by Booker. So it's Toronto winning this one. They came in here and took care of business like they were the home team.
And Kevin, how about the mental toughness that this group showed? They were never rattled at all by the opposing fans.
And that'll do it, folks. So for Allie LaForce and my colleagues here at the table, Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for being with us. And as we leave, we present our player of the game.